Yes, now, bless now, people. Don't forget the rest now. Des ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV. Yo, we just listened to Kin by Whitechapel, okay? Good listen, good listen. It was recommended on the Patron by my friend Joel. He says, bruh, get on with this Whitechapel record, Kin. From what I can see, it was released more or less 2 years ago, a little bit more so than 2 years back. If you're only just joining me now and not going through my song-by-song listen through, I'm familiar with Whitechapel, not to the extent where I listened to them often, but I knew of them back in the deathcore days, right? So I got into extreme music, or whatever you would consider extreme. Come on, like, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, deathcore and like harsh vocals and stuff is extreme. Like, no matter what you sort of are into, whether it be gore grind or porno grind or guttural vocal, disgusting, bestial black metal or whatever, it does not matter. This was an extreme band back in the day, and I had a lot of friends who were into Whitechapel. I liked a lot of bands around Whitechapel. I liked All Shall Perish, Suicide Silence, Job for a Cowboy, Annotations of an Autopsy. So I'm not alien to this particular style and this circuit this band was on. With that being said, what a surprise this record was when I started to play and hear the maturity of the act. I mean, time has passed, and how silly of me to feel like the band would have stayed the same. No, this band had matured. The sound has matured. Clean vocals, emphasis on songwriting. It's crazy because they are a very, very, very heavy metal band when they want to be, but across the board, this band was giving me rock band vibes. Rock band vibes. And that's a positive. To say you are a rock band is to say you can fill stadiums in my world, you know? That's what rock is. It's rock and roll. It's larger than life. It's the epitome. It's the central point. It is the be-all and end-all of toe-tapping music. 11 tracks, 10 if you want to be funny, considering the music video had both Without You and Without Us on the same audio track. It didn't outstay its welcome. It was a good amount of material. It wasn't too long. It wasn't too short. So that was a pleasing experience. The drumming was good. The guitar work was good. The bass was good. If anything, there was a few fruity bass bits, what I really enjoyed. The vocals were good. The harsh vocals were harsh, but you could still decipher the lyrical content, which to me is a positive. It definitely is a positive, because you can only hear just like an inaudible vocal line for so long. So that was good. Did I prefer the clean or the metal? I like the metal. I do like the metal. But there were some really good, clean parts, especially when they utilised a development of structure in the song to build up and escalate, which they did on a couple of tunes. In particular, the song Kin, the last track. Wow, what a momentum it developed as it reached the end. Yeah? I'm going to give you 2 ratings out of 10 on what I feel when it comes to this record. My personal opinion, I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because it's a bit tame for me, whilst lacking melodic value. There's an emphasis on emotive and storytelling in this record, and that's sort of the side of songwriting, or the side of good songwriting, I don't subscribe to as much as just like a good hook, a good melody. Now, moving on, if I was to rate it in the grand scheme, looking from the outside in, I could give it a 7 out of 10. I could give it a couple extra points because the project is clean and crispy. There's been good time invested into this. The sound engineering is really good. It's really good. clearly there's been a lot of insight into the story and the investment in the actual message of the music, the depths of the music, as opposed to it just being riffs and breakdowns and gruff vocals. And I've got to respect that. I've got to rate that. That's really good. I thought this was a pretty good record. Do I prefer it more to the Whitechapel I heard back in the day? Not really. No, not really. I see this sound adjacent to the Ghosts, to the Sleep Tokens, to the acts that are popping up now that are like larger than life sounding, beyond metal bands, metal beyond metal, which is incredible. It's really incredible. With that note, I'm signing out. Peace.